I'm back from out from underneath my craft table where I like to hide like a troll. I wanted to do painting. And part of that is I was trying to step outside my box, you know, and explore different things. And I said if I won. Like in my head, like I said if I won a lottery ticket, I would go to the Sotheby's list, see who the artist was, and then I would try to emulate his style. So I got 28. Do you know who 28 is? No, you don't. Because you probably don't care about the Sotheby's 50 top artist list. But it's Chagall. And when I saw it was Chagall, I literally was like, oh no, 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 no. Why? Because I viscerally, on a deep subatomic level, do not like his artwork. I realize he is famous. I realize he's an abstract artist. I realize that people think he is just great. I get that. I get that. You can have your opinion on Chagall, and I will have my visceral, uncontrollable reaction, which is no. I think it's a lot like horror movies. Like some people love horror movies, and some people don't. And that's okay. And great artists do give you a visceral reaction. So, there's that. But I don't like him. I find his art to be like a bad fever dream. Like, really bad fever dream. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just not, like, I look at his art and I'm not like, oh, how pretty. No, 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 no. In my head, it's more like wrong. Like alarm bells go off in my head and I'm just like, nope. 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 So of course I'm going to paint something in his style. I am not here's a couple of things. He does like some really weird stuff. So we're just going to, I'm going to talk about what I've got here before I keep trashing on a very world famous artist who sells his artwork for millions of dollars and is dead, and you shouldn't speak ill of the dead. I have this paint frame. This frame that goes in this painting, it's a, it just like pops in. It comes with its own frame. So I bought this canvas and it just pops in there. See? Woohoo! And so I will paint this frame probably, but not right now. I will paint it later. So I'm moving that away. This is, I don't know what size it is. I think, yeah. I think it's like a 12 by 12. I wasn't going to use one of my huge ones. But I did want to use like the frame just because I wanted to use that up. So there's that. And I'm not painting any weird animals, people flying, horse heads, chickens. No. I can't do it. So I went and I looked at some of his art and was like, is there anything that remotely I find semi-appealing? There are a few of his flower paintings that I like, but you know, even in that, some of them, he has like weird like chickens in the sky and stuff and like little couples, and I don't like his couples. It's like, there's something I said, it's like I feel this nope feeling. Like, nope, I don't want to do it. Nope, I don't want to look at it. Nope, I don't like his paintings. And that's okay. He is obviously a wonderful abstract artist because he gets such a visceral reaction from everybody, and they either really like him or they don't. And that is awesome. But I am on the nope side. And I think everybody is allowed to have their own opinion when it comes to if they like something or don't like something. And this is really boring, and I am just painting white. But he uses a lot of color that doesn't necessarily make sense. So, because it's abstract art, and y'all can probably know that I do like abstract art. I just don't like horse heads and chickens and trees, and like his people scare me. Like the way they float and fly in the sky or upside down, it's like, I don't know. Like I said, it's like I get this feeling like not good. Like I'm not like, oh, that's cool. No. My reaction to his work is not I like it. I'm looking for a different brush. I think I might use this one. This is like a little kid's brush. See? And I want to do some pastels. That is not a pastel. More white. There we go. That's a pastel yellow. And I just want to kind of blend in a couple of pastels. And I did look at his artwork and decide what I felt I could do kind of in a certain style without feeling yucky. And there are a couple of, that's not yellow enough or light enough. And he does have a few where he does flowers and it's mostly white, but he's got like these dots of color in the background. And I got to do some color in here too, not just because even though I intend to paint some flowers in here, maybe some of this color shows through. And I don't know where I'm going to put my table yet. So I might need more white. Yeah, that is way too dark. Way too dark, see? I am. I'm going for like a yellow and a peach and maybe a little purple. Maybe if I can make it pinkier. Little pink. I'm not trying to completely do away with ooh, that's nice. I wanted like a purple though. I'm trying not to go green because I don't want any green. And again, this is my interpretation. I need more blue over here. And again, my brush is kind of dirty. And this is probably not how somebody who studies him would do. You know what? I don't care. This is because he has some paintings where he uses like these bright colors and he does like white background and it's like little, like, they're more circular little things. But this is my version. My version. And I'm just dropping in some white wherever I feel like the color is too harsh. Because I'm allowed to do that. And over here, I don't like it. I think it's too harsh. Where is my, there we go. And there are places in his paintings where he kind of fuzzes things out. And I am choosing to do that in places. Not all of them. Just like the purples. Why? I don't know. Maybe right here. Maybe right here. Here. And that looks all crazy. And I'm going to call this good. And I will come back and I will do more. And hopefully it makes sense later. Bye.